Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for April 2020. So end of March is almost here, and I'm really curious as to what April is bringing. So with all this craziness going on, I think we all need a little bit of guidance and clarity, and that's what we're here for today. Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do is pick a card group number 1 or the Tiger's Eye crystal, card group number 2 or the Angel Aura Quartz crystal, card group number 3 or the Pyrite crystal, and card group number 4, the Labradorite crystal. So go ahead and choose which one draws you in, which one calls out to you, which one you're intuitively guided to. And then we'll get started. Before we do get started, I do want to let you guys know I still have a few of my Kali protection oils up in my shop. These are made with blue tansy oil, and I've been using this every single day, and it has been giving me such good energy, just calming my energy and making my skin look so nice. My boyfriend loves when I put this on because it smells so unique. Blue tansy smells so different. It almost smells like candy, like a minty candy. It's really nice. So yeah, I also have some crown chakra hair oils left on my Etsy shop, and this I'm actually going to use tonight for a hair mask treatment. So I think, you know, with everybody being in quarantine and self-isolation, it's time to pay attention to our skin and our hair and our nails. I feel like a lot of us have been neglecting that. So if you guys are interested, you can head over to my Etsy shop. But with that being said, let's get started. Okay, for everybody that picked card group number 1 or the Tiger's Eye crystal, let's go ahead and see what April 2020 is bringing. Okay, let's get this to stay. It doesn't want to stay. Okay, so in April, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be moving around a lot. Movement. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and see what comes up for you guys for April. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. So April's going to be a time where you're really going to go inwards into your spirituality and the beauty aspect of it. So I feel like you're going to mix beauty and spirituality in April, which means you're going to bring out your inner power and your inner strength, your inner magic in April using spirituality. That is actually very, very powerful. And with that, you are going to actually attract a lot of attention from females because they're going to see your energy. They're going to see that glow that you have. And they're going to ask you, like, what are you doing? What have you been doing? What have you been using? You know? So expect that kind of attention in April, and also just expect yourself to feel really confident, feel really good within yourself, like deep within your core, you have this good feeling coming out, you know, and it's a feeling I feel like a lot of you guys have been wanting, a lot of you guys have been looking for, is just feeling good from deep within yourself. And it's about time that you felt that way. So that's a really good sign that that's coming in April. You know, even with everything, all the craziness that's going on right now, you're going to find a way to conjure up this very beautiful feeling within yourself, and you're going to use beauty, and you're going to use magic, and you're going to use rituals and your spirituality. The next card that we have here is projections. A lot of things that you think about are being projected out into the world. And in April, I feel like you're going to realize how much power of thought that you actually harness. So in April, I feel like you're going to be projecting out a lot of very good spiritual thoughts. A lot of profound thoughts and epiphanies are going to come in April for you. And you're going to be releasing a lot of the past. I feel like a lot of you were pushed into something, like forced into something within the last month. A lot of lifestyle changes, a lot of habits that are changing, just a lot of changes happening in the last month that really kind of just made you loosen your grip on a lot of the past, because now it's like you don't even have time for it. You don't even have time to think about it, to dwell on it. Not only that, but you're just done. You're done with it. Like, you've healed it. You got your closure. It's time. It's just time to let go. So whatever you were holding on to about the past, that is it's in April, you're done with it. You're washing your hands of it. You're walking away from it. Like it was something that was not serving you. It was something that you held on to that was creating blocks in your life. And in April, it's done. It's gone. Like you're done with it. And that's a really, really great message. I'm really excited for you guys. The next card that I see here is deep breathing. Let me get it out. Deep breathing. So another thing I see for you guys is in April, you guys are going to be able to take that deep breath of air and just like release a lot. You know, you're going to feel so light within your chest area, your heart chakra area. You're going to feel so lighthearted. It's a beautiful, beautiful time in April for you. No matter what is going on in the world, you and your spirit are going to have a beautiful connection in April. So expect that beautiful connection to actually really create changes in your physical body. You know, your skin's gonna look glowing. You're just gonna have this new aura, new energy about you. You're gonna look very, very attractive from the inside out. Okay, let's see what else is coming for you guys in April. What? April. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So again, you're releasing something of the past in April, and it's an initiation. It's like you passed the test. You're moving forward. You passed the test with flying colors. Like you're initiated. You have just been initiated into something new in your spirituality. And in April, this is strong. This is dominant. You're leaving a very dark place and you're going to find a paradise type of energy in April. Very beautiful. Surrender obsessive thinking. So in April, I feel like right now and like the past few days even has just been chaotic. And a lot of thoughts coming through, and a lot of them are worry and anxiety and crazy and insanity, you know? So in April, a lot of these are going to calm down because you have such a strong connection with your spirit in April. You're going to surrender a lot of these obsessive thoughts, you know, thoughts of lack, thoughts of negativity, thoughts of what if, just all these thoughts. You're going to kind of release worry in April. Surrender comparisons with other people. So I think everything that's going on in the world right now, we do see that, like, you know, everybody's the same. We're all going through the same thing. We're all, you know, trying to navigate through this. And so now I feel like you don't hold yourself to that standard of being lower than others, because I think you've seen what you're putting out into society. You've seen how you have reacted. Excuse me. You've seen how you have reacted lately. And you're actually kind of proud of the way that you have reacted, because you kind of blew your own mind. You kind of surprised yourself and shocked yourself of how much of leadership qualities you have within yourself. And in April, that's really going to make you stand out. And it's just going to make you not look at yourself as lower than other people and, like, you know, where other people are superior to you or anything like that. So comparisons with other people, this is something in your life that you're done with as well. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. This is another thing coming up in April. You're just like, you know what? You like me, you don't. This is who I am. I am proud of who I am. And you can leave or you can stay. That's the kind of attitude that I'm seeing in April, because you're done with it. Like, you're done with it. You're washing your hands of the stupid BS. And now you want to move forward. You're initiated into this beautiful spiritual journey. And it's just, this is a very nice reading. I really am excited for you guys. The last two cards that come up in your reading is love who you are. Yes. Yes. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. That sentence right there is going to be the theme of April for you. You're going to love who you are. It's this newfound respect and love for who you are at your core in April. You see it, you feel it, you love it. And the last card is Celestial Rose of Ma. This is high vibration. This is very, very high vibration. Roses carry higher vibrations than human beings do. So expect your vibration to raise in April. Not only that, but I see a lot of sexual energy as well. So that means your root chakra. You know, root chakra is going to be awakening. Your home life is going to be healing. and it's going to be fun. It's going to be beautiful and high vibration. So that is it for you guys, group number 1. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and being with me on this reading. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye. For everybody that picked card group number 2, or the Angel Aura Quartz Crystal, let's go ahead and see what April has in store for you. First thing I see here is abundance. Okay, so in April, even with all this crazy times we're having right now, expect some form of abundance to come into your life. Now, abundance can come in a million different ways. Actually, something that I want to share is I didn't have toilet paper. I ran out of toilet paper and I couldn't find it anywhere. And one of my cousins, actually a few weeks ago, she drove down and she bought me a whole pack of toilet paper. And I thought it was so sweet, to share, in this time of hoarding. That somebody shared with me. And my cousin is so much younger than me. I always feel like I have to take care of her, and she did it for me. Like that's abundance, it doesn't have to be money related. So I expect a lot of abundance. I feel like it's not going to be money related. You're going to just see a lot of abundance in love, abundance in material things, abundance in opportunities, abundance in good energy. It's just abundance of good things coming for you in April. Celebration. Another thing that I see is you're going to celebrate a lot in April. Now, this means I really feel like this is celebration with very, very close, intimate people, and even celebration alone by yourself, which is something I love to do. I love to have myself a glass of wine alone and just read cards for myself. That's the best thing ever for me. But, find what is celebration to you that can correspond with the times we're having. A lot of us are in quarantine, self-isolation. There's a lot of us that have to go to work, essential businesses. And for those of you guys, thank you guys for doing that. But also remember to celebrate, to have fun, to have fun in a safe way, to stay home and have fun. But remember to have fun in April too. And I do feel like you guys are going to just celebrate and dance at home, have little parties at home with your just family that you live with, your roommates maybe, just being at home and celebrating that, That's what I see in April. Another thing that I see is connecting with fire. So a lot of you guys in April are going to be connecting with fire energy, which means you're going to be connecting with your masculine energy, which means you're going to have more of a protector and a provider type of a mentality. You are going to be standing up for yourself a lot more. Another thing I see is a lot of you guys are going to be working with fire, which means incense, candles, cooking, you're using the stove, bonfires maybe in your backyard if you guys are allowed to. But fire in April is going to be something that calms you and comforts you. Fiery energies, masculine energies, they are going to be something that you're really going to be drawn towards. And I see a lot of coziness, warmth, cozy, the energy of warmth and comfort and coziness and intimacy. That's going to be very, very strong for you guys in April. That's very beautiful. Spending time with animals. If you guys have pets, you're going to be connecting and bonding with them a lot more in April. And it's going to help a lot of you guys. It's going to be very, very therapeutic. Therapy with pets in April. That's what I'm getting. Another thing that I see is familiars. You guys may find an animal walking around your house or something, and maybe a stray cat, maybe a puppy got loose, or whatever it is. Maybe you find a lizard and then you keep it. I don't know, but it's definitely a strong energy of animals coming in April. You may be dreaming about a specific animal a lot. You may be seeing an animal in your path a lot. Definitely animals are going to come in to show you messages. So anytime in April, or actually starting now, right after you watch this reading, if you guys see an animal in your path, Google it right away. Symbolism of whatever animal it is, because these animals are coming in to talk to you, to guide you. They're spirit animals, familiars, totems, okay? So pay attention to the animals. They're here to give you messages, give you clarity. Another thing in April that I see for you guys is to make an altar. So work on your altar. Either clean your altar that you already have, rearrange it, redecorate it, or if you don't have one, make a new one. Or maybe if you do have an altar, maybe you have a money altar. Maybe it's time to make a love altar. I have a few different altars all over my house. I kind of feng shui it, like the northeast area is for something else, the south is for something else. So maybe you could do something like that. But I do see a lot of you guys spending a lot of time on your altar, around your altar, in your altar in April. Another thing that I see here is creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So the things that are going on right now, they're creating changes that are actually going to be long-term changes that are going to affect a lot of us in very positive ways. And here's why. Because right now there's so much chaos in the air that vibration is very heavy. And now remember, everything is yin and yang. There's no yin without yang. There's there's opposites always. And so with this chaos, we also have to remember that there's good energy out there, but not a lot of people are tapping into it. So in April, you're really going to be focusing on it, tapping into it. You're going to sense it and feel it and just invite it in and work with it. You're really going to be tapping into the good energy, and hence why you're going to be working on your altar. Surrender to play. Now, remember, we got that celebration card. A lot of you guys are going to have a lot of good times and create a lot of good memories in April. No matter what's going on, you are going to be having a good time, okay? So remember that. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So this is something in April that I feel like a lot of you guys are going to have this epiphany and this like self-realization of how much of love energy you have been neglecting in your life. Now in April, you're really going to be coming back to love energy. You're really going to be feeling it, giving it, receiving it, exploring it. Love energy is going to be in the forefront of your mind, and you're just going to be immersed in it. And hence why your vibration is going to be raising, and you're just going to be experiencing a lot of spiritual epiphanies. You're going to be having a lot of fun because you're going to be doing things out of love energy, and love is the highest vibration, you know? So you're going to be tapping into that very, very high vibration. Now, I want to read the last card that is in your guys' reading, and that is the Merciful Mother of Jamal. This is really interesting because, let me get that card right here. So we have here the number 44, and then we have here, consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So, number 44, root chakra energy. A lot of you guys are going to be healing your homes, healing the energy of your home, using your altars to manipulate the energy in your home to be good, to be fulfilling and content and happy, blissful, you know, abundant. And you're almost going to take on this like motherly role. If you guys are mothers, you're going to really bring that out of yourself. You know, a lot of nurturing energy is going to come from you, a lot of motherly energy, a lot of you just being kind and gentle and loving and nurturing, and it's just going to make you feel so good, and it's going to bring a lot of beautiful energy into your home, and in turn there's going to be a lot of celebration and good times. So your reading was very, very beautiful. The fact that you picked the Angel Aura Quartz, you're going to have a very majestic month of April. So I'm very, very excited for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye. For everybody that picked card group number 3, or the Pyrite Crystal, let's go ahead and see what April has in store for you. First card we have here is stress. All right, now we want to clarify this. So the next card that comes up is understanding. This makes a lot of sense. In April, you're going to be understanding a lot of things that stress you out and why they stress you out. So whatever you have been stressed out about for the past probably month, right? A lot of you guys don't even know why you get stressed out about it, why things trigger you the way they do, why you react to certain things the way that you do. But in April, you're going to come to this understanding of like, oh, that's why I get pissed off at that, or that's why that makes me sad, or that's why that. And this awareness is going to allow you to arise. This awareness of what is stressing you out is going to allow you to release it. You're no longer going to be sitting there with your head in your hands. You're going to rise up and see the light, and you're going to understand it, and which means you're going to be releasing it. You're going to let go of that stress, and then you're going to surrender to receiving love and support. And this is something you've had a hard time with, is just receiving support and love. You know, you don't want to look weak. You don't want to seem like you don't have it all together. And in April, you're just like, you know what? Hey, I need help in this area of my life, or hey, I understand why I'm like this in this area of my life, and it's okay for me to admit it. It's okay for me to be vulnerable in that area, and it's okay. Like, it is okay. You're giving yourself permission to be, just be in whatever form you are, to just be. And it's gonna be such a load off your shoulders in April. I can feel it for you guys. Group number 3. Surrendering outdated beliefs about yourself. A lot of letting go because of this awareness of what happens to you when you get stressed out and what stresses you out. You're going to surrender a lot of past belief systems about yourself that are not serving you, that were actually making the stress worse. Surrender your belief in scarcity. This is another thing that was stressing you out, especially with the times we're having right now. So surrender your belief in scarcity. You're no longer, in April, you're not going to see scarcity. In April, you're going to be shown by the universe abundance of love, abundance of good energy, just abundance of really good things in your life. So expect that in April. Scarcity feelings are very stressful, and this is something that you're releasing come April. Next card that we have here is surrender to joy. Your belief in scarcity and your constant stress of scarcity was creating this block between you and happiness, you and joy. So in April, you're going to be revisiting your happiness. You're going to be like, the happiness is within you already, but it was just covered with dust. And now you're cleaning the dust out. And in April, you're finally going to get to see your happiness. You're going to feel it and see it and experience it, which I'm really excited for you guys. The next card that comes up in your reading is forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So another thing that was stressing you out is stuff that happened in the past, hurts, wounds, traumas, whatever happened. April, you're releasing, you're letting go. You're just like, you know what? I forgive you, not for you, but for me. I forgive you because I'm not holding on to it anymore. I forgive you because I'm not giving this any more of my power or energy. I forgive because I need to let it go. It doesn't belong inside me anymore. It's not going to take up room inside me anymore. So you're really, you're warming up the cold aspects of yourself that needed to be warmed up. And another thing is, I see a lot of you guys forgiving yourselves for so much, not holding on to regrets and not holding on to mistakes and stuff that you have made. Really releasing it because it's time. It's time to let go. Now, the next thing that I see here is the cloak of Christ. So you're putting on this new skin. You're putting on this very pure divine energy in April. And it's coming from you releasing so much negativity. And number 4, you're going to be paying attention to your home, to your family, domesticated life. This is where you're going to be putting on your new cloak. And this cloak of Christ, which is divine, which is heavenly, which is powerful, which is very godlike. So expect a lot of godlike emotions and godlike energy coming into your life in April. Very, very beautiful. And hence why you're going to be abundance planning. A lot of you guys are going to be planning out finances, planning out, how much money you want to be making. You're going to be really doing your rituals, a lot of abundance spells. So you're just going to be drawn to it. Maybe the universe is going to synchronistically bring you an idea to make money, to maybe passive income, maybe a side gig, maybe an extra income somewhere, but definitely expect that because you're going to be putting that out into the universe. Positive affirmations. In April, your mentality is going to shift into thinking more positive thoughts. Loving yourself, your beauty, you're worthy, you're going to be grateful, you're going to be balancing your chakras, your intuition's going to open up, you're going to be connecting with the divine. Her hair is the sky. So you're going to be connecting with a lot of divine energy in April. So let's see the last 3 cards in your reading. Group number 3, connect with crystals. In April, you guys are going to be revisiting your crystals and connecting with them, working with them. I feel like a lot of you are going to be drawn to crystals. If you don't have crystals, you may even want to get some. If you guys want to get crystals from me, you can head over to my Etsy shop. But yeah, crystals are going to be big in your life in April. You're going to find a lot of peace with them, and you're also going to connect with them in a way where you're going to find some favorites and you're going to be working with them a lot. The next card that we have here for you guys, group number 3, is music. So in April, you're going to be tapping into music energy a lot because it's going to be not only uplifting you, but the energy around you and your family, your home. So music. You can use high frequency music, you can use megahertz, chants, affirmations, mantras, good energy, uplifting music, drums, anything that makes you feel good. Make sure that you tap into it. And in April, I feel like a lot of you are going to be finding new music, connecting to music, making your own music. Music is going to be something, sound is healing. So I feel like you're going to be tapping into that sound healing energy in April. I don't know how you're going to do that, but I do see that it's going to change your life drastically through using music and sound. So I hope you guys enjoyed this group number 3. Your reading was very, very beautiful. I see a lot of fun energy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you real soon. Bye. For everybody that picked group number 4, or the labradorite crystal, let's go ahead and see what April 2020 is bringing for you. First card we have here is the Miser, number 4. Okay, so it seems that everything that's been going on right now with this virus and quarantine and self-isolation and all of that stuff, you did kind of get sucked into that panic mode. And I do see that what I'm getting from this card is a lot of you guys are decluttering your homes. And in April, there's a lot more decluttering going to be happening. Cleaning out just old things, getting rid of old things, and also projects that were on hold in your house for a long time. Maybe you didn't get time for it. Maybe you weren't inspired to do it or complete it. Those things are going to be worked on in April. So a lot of work on your home, decluttering it, cleaning it, rearranging it, redecorating it, projects that were on hold, all of that stuff I see in April that you're going to be working on and really focusing on. And I feel like a lot of you were like holding on to a lot of materialistic things that now you're kind of just like, it's not benefiting me and I need to get rid of it. The next card here is success. So this cleaning out, this purging is going to invite a lot of success energy into your house. So I feel like in April, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of good energy coming in. Success in love, success in money, success in, whatever. Even though we're going through these hard times right now, you're going to see that success energy. Remember, everybody's focused on the negative right now, and not a lot of people are tapping into that good energy. But in April, because of all of this releasing you're doing, you're going to invite and tap into that good energy that is out there, but nobody's focusing on it. Sound healing. A lot of you guys in April are going to be using sound to heal yourself. So, you're going to be playing music that's going to be uplifting. You may find new music. This is something that came up in group number 3's reading as well. You can play the singing bowl, whatever it is that heals you when it comes to sound. It could be the ocean. It could be sounds of the fireplace. You could play it on YouTube. A lot of us can't leave the house, so you can use YouTube. But definitely sound energy is something that's coming in April. You're going to be really affected by the sounds around you. You don't like noise, a lot of chatter and all of that. You may want to find peace and quiet, but definitely you're going to be tapping into sound energy in April. It's going to be very healing and very therapeutic. Another thing I see is you're going to be reading a lot in April. You're going to be drawn to it. You're going to want to read, or either reading or maybe even audible, listening to books. You could even listen to a few books on YouTube, but definitely you're going to be expanding your consciousness, expanding your mind, giving yourself a lot of information and wisdom and knowledge through books. That's what I see for you guys in April. And I feel like a lot of you guys love to read, but you just never got the time. And in April, you're going to finally have the time to just sit down, clean everything out, and have the time to finally sit and relax in your clean home. That's a really good energy coming in for you guys, group number 4. Let's see what other cards came up for you. Spend time with friends. Okay, so this is a card where I feel like a lot of you are going to be connecting with your friends in April. Now, I know that we cannot be leaving the house and stuff and have social gatherings, so I feel like you're going to find new ways to interact with your friends from home. And this is very beautiful because I feel like it's going to make a lot of your connections with your friends more intimate and more deeper. I see deeper connections with your friends, but in a way where you don't see each other face to face, but it's gonna happen like digitally, like maybe over FaceTime, Skype, whatever. But you guys are going to be connecting with friends in a whole new way, and you're going to have fun with it. You're going to be connecting very, very beautifully. Another thing I see is nourish your temple. In April, a lot of you are going to be paying attention to your bodies. You're going to be nourishing and nurturing your physical bodies, taking care of your physical body, which means, you know, you may be taking more baths, you may be using more oils, lotion, like you're actually going to be taking care of your skin, not just hopping out of the shower and just putting your clothes on and ready to go. You're going to be like, you know what? I want to moisturize my skin. I want to smell good. I want to pamper myself, treat my skin good. Like, you want to spoil your physical body, like, not spoil as in rotten or anything, but like treat it. You want to treat your physical body really, really good in April. Okay, the next card we have here is Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. So ancient ancestors stand why did I say that? Beside you. Okay. You're going to be connecting with your ancestors in April. They're there. They're guiding you. They're supporting you. They're trying to give you messages, but you're blocked off for some reason. Now, there are some blocks, okay? So in April, I see these blocks going away, and you are going to be opening up that, what do I say? Opening up that channel? Yeah, opening up that channel to communicate with your ancestors. So pay attention to dreams. Pay attention to the smells around you, because you may be smelling them. Like maybe your grandma smelled like blueberry muffins or something. You know, just pay attention to the smells around you. Pay attention to the radio, what's on TV, like certain things. Ancestors reach out to us in specific ways that only we would know, because it's our own like connection with them that nobody else has, you know. I myself have noticed it a lot lately. So something that I noticed is that I have to be very aware and pay a lot of attention, because if you don't pay attention, you'll miss the signs. So in April, you're not going to be missing the signs. You're going to pay attention, and they're going to get your attention in April. So expect to really know that they're there. She offers a sacred wine, so drink. Okay, that's like my favorite card, because you guys know I love me my wine. But if you guys are not drinkers, that's fine. In April, I see a lot of you guys just winding down with like wine, maybe a cup of tea, just winding down and allowing yourself to wind down, not feeling the guilt, you know, just being like, you know what, the universe is telling me to wind down, so I'm going to wind down. That's the kind of energy that I see you guys having in April. Another thing that I see is surrender procrastination. So again, a lot of things that were on hold in your home, you guys are going to be finishing up in April. Surrender your addictions. So you're going to find healthier alternatives to controlling your stress. You're no longer going to be, you know, using or just handling your stress in negative ways is something that you've been doing for a while. And in April, I see that really ending, and you're going to find new, better ways to handle your stress and to surrender the negative thinking. And there's this newfound mentality coming in April for you guys. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Now, this has a lot to do with the number 4, which in numerology is the number of our root chakra, which has everything to do with our survival, our stability, security, our family, our home. So expect a lot of good energy coming in those areas of your life. So that is your reading, group number 4. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a really good weekend and you're staying safe and social distancing, and I'll talk to you guys really, really soon. Bye.